It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day, and I am at ground zero at Waterwise Botanicals at the fabled mound. We installed this for an event 4 or 5 years ago, and it has run amok. I mean, yikes. I've been threatening to come to a maintenance on this for at least 2 years and finally have a minute. So Cully is here and Hannah is here, and we're just going to have some fun. So I think this might be very educational for all of you as we decide what the heck we're going to do. Because I mean, look, it's on one hand gorgeous, right? I mean, it's just gorgeous, but if you get into it and really look at it, it's sort of lost the point, you know. I just don't know. I think where I'm going to start, we're going to take out that Crasslow Vada that's in the front right there. We're just going to remove it completely. And we're also going to remove this one right here. And then, see, that's the thing, remember guys, with succulents is if you screw up, you can always put it back. You know, it's not like we're taking out a sycamore. We are just taking out succulents, and they can be replaced. So what are we looking at right now? The cactus, or how the serpens has grown up around it.
This one's really nice.
Yeah, this is very nice and compact, the serpens. But look at this. This is why I don't like this plant, because it does this. It gets really leggy.
You can see the dwarf.
Yeah, against the dwarf, against the compacta. But the color cannot be beat. So I use it sparingly. This Baccarnia recurvata, nah, I don't know. I don't love it right there. I feel like I want something a little lower. Also, we had a beautiful piece of driftwood in this installation that Driftwood Larry actually donated to me for my home garden. So there's room in there to possibly move the Baccarnia into that spot or find something else, or I don't even know. So did this rock slide down the hill? I don't remember. I don't feel like we would have placed a rock right there. How odd. Okay, I digress.
Did you place that wood there too?
No. This euphorbia, is this anti-syphilitica, is crunchy, so that's prime real estate. The Portulacaria afravariegata, you know, if you have a slope at your home, that's your plant, guys. I mean, look at the spread on that thing. Here's the minima, the green, and the variegata.
That's so pretty.
Look at that. I mean, it's buttery. That's the stuff. Yeah, but in this small context, we're definitely going to have to do some maintenance and bring it to heel. And I typically will just trim Portulacaria like I do traditional plants from the bottom up. I don't cut and knock off roots and reset with this plant. We just trim it. Yeah, so some of the more common plants that I put in here more or less as fillers, like this ovada right here, we'll take that out.
That was a tapestry at one point, look underneath.
Oh yeah, Hannah's reminded me that was a tapestry at one point. I was going to say, why is that even there? Because it was little and it was part of the tapestry. This, yeah, completely, I don't think we're not going to do tapestry, I don't think. I think we're just going to stick with more of a statement garden, specimen garden in here. I don't know though. I mean, we might do a little because it's fun for you to see, those of you that come here to see this installation. You will note that our burgundy lava has run afoul. Our rubble edging is all messed up. So we're going to tighten this whole thing up. I brought some extra burgundy so we could touch up in places. And yeah, so we're just going to tear on in.
What did you find?
I found a cactus.
Oh my god.
Mid condition.
Mid condition. Hidden by an ovada?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know what needs to happen in here is some mangaves.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta pull it on.
to biting.
Yes.
Got it.
I know, must be weird because everyone else.
So she done for another year or so. There were some things we decided not to mess with, like, you know, we have this beautiful stand of aloe cameronii. We're going to leave that alone. And those big agaves up here, which have pupped. That's going to be a nightmare for another day. But for now, they're okay. We took a ton of portulacaria out. We took out all the aloe blue elf because they just looked rangy. I cleaned up this quadricolor. This is another plant. It's so fun to watch the evolution, you know, as a designer. I don't use this anymore because it does completely take over, and I got hammered with thorns. I really paid the price for doing that. We moved the little Bicarnia, which doesn't look its best right now because it had just bloomed, but it will come out of it. It's going to branch. When we come back and do this next year, it will be a showpiece up there.
We're going to bring in a lot more plants, right?
Yeah, I went around, I had free reign here to pull whatever plant I wanted. And see that giant mangave in the big pot? I wanted that. But Cullen and Hannah talked me off the ledge. So I didn't get that. But I didn't need any more plants. You know, at the end of the day, it's gorgeous and I didn't need a darn thing. So I did bring in a little piece, beautiful piece of driftwood, because that backside there just felt a little meh. But I didn't, sometimes you don't need a plant. You know, you can put in a boulder. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can put in a boulder, you can put in a piece of driftwood, stage a pot. You know, you don't always need to fill in every blank spot with plants. We did add a few little aeoniums right here. This is where that Bicarnia came out of. So we did need to add in a little bit there. Happy to do it. That was Cully's good idea. The driftwood is so beautiful here. Yet, you know, we decided just let it breathe. I was thinking about maybe doing some more tapestry, and I might come back and do that another day, but today, no, didn't feel it today. Look at all of the leaves we took off of the Ferox. This thing was in pretty rough shape, so Cullen did a masterful job of limbing that up.
That's a Ferox?
Yeah.
That was a Hercules.
No, that's a good old Ferox. Let's see. You can see where the Dracaena Draco got cleaned of its dead leaves, where you see kind of the lighter brown wood. It's so beautiful. And this area in here, so wild and woolly and wonderful. Yeah, and here I pulled out some rangy blue elf, but that's it. I mean, we didn't need to do anything else there. I took out the ovada that was here. And when I did that, all of a sudden, that whole tapestry vibe kind of came back. You can see here all of the cuttings and detritus. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 giant piles. We found this adorable little phallus hiding up under an ovada. I don't know what its story is, but it's clearly happy to be here. I moved our talavera ball down lower now. And I did put in a couple things. I pulled these yellow millii in. This is where we took out an ovada, and there was just a lot of trunk showing. I left some trunk exposed because it didn't offend me, but I did pop in a little yellow to kind of bring in the color of the Crassula argentea sunset there in the back. So yeah, you know, this Perry eye is giving me life. Yeah, if you can get out here to Waterwise Botanicals in Escondido, we'd love it. Take your picture next to this and tag me on Instagram or Facebook. My Instagram is Laura Loves Succulents. And I'm also always interested in seeing your work. If you want to DM me there, you can. All right. So thank you, everybody that has reached out about my interest in hiring. Some of you that live in the LA, Orange, or San Diego counties. We need more designers and installers. Feel free to email me at designforserenity@yahoo.com if you are interested in being considered for a position on Team DFS. Thank you all so much for following. Happy summer. And for Cullen, Hannah, and I at Waterwise Botanicals, this has been Laura Eubanks with your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.